Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Tom here, and today we're going to take a look at the Xiaomi 14T Pro. I'm going to start by running through the specs of the device. So the phone is rocking a glass and aluminum frame. It weighs 209 grams. It's IP68 dust and water resistant, up to 2 meters for 30 minutes. The available colour options are Titan Grey, Titan Blue and Titan Black. As you can see, I have the Titan Grey. Talking about the display, we have a 6.67 inch AMOLED screen, which can get up to 144 Hz, Dolby Vision, HDR10+. We're looking at 1600 nits high brightness mode and 4000 nits peak brightness. You've got a 20:9 aspect ratio and a 446 ppi pixel density. As for software, it's rocking Android 14 and running Xiaomi's Hyper OS. As for the chipset, it's running a MediaTek Dimensity 9300+. As for memory, I've got 512GB of memory with 16GB of RAM. Moving on to cameras, we've got a 50 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel telephoto 2.6x times zoom camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide. You've got Leica lens optics, Ultra HDR. For video formats, you've got 8K at 24 or 30 frames per second, and then you've got 1080p, 4K, 24, 30 or 60 frames per second. Moving on to battery, it's a 5000 mAh cell. It can charge at 120 watts, wired charging. That gets you to 100% in 19 minutes, and you've got 50 watts wireless charging. The price of the phone starts at £649. So we're very much in the mid-tier of phones. So looking at the Android skin, it's running Xiaomi's Hyper OS, which does take many cues from iOS. You've got the split down notification shade and control center, that can't be changed. Then you've got the launcher, which is quite snappy. So as you can see, Xiaomi's got super live wallpapers, which are really cool. Once you unlock the phone, it will do a nice transition. There's quite a few to choose from. As for the speed of the device, it's pretty snappy. It's not as quite as fast as I would say Oxygen OS on OnePlus devices. That's really snappy, but the animations are nice and fluid. So with it being a Xiaomi device, you've got interconnectivity, which means you can use continuity across both Xiaomi products, phones, watches, tablets. You can share apps, home screen, clipboard, notifications, call sync. So if you're in the Xiaomi ecosystem, that's pretty good. With it being a Xiaomi device, you've not only got the super live wallpapers, but you've also got lots of customization available to you. You've got an entire theme store and lots of built-in wallpapers. Yeah, it's very customizable. A bit too much for my liking. I quite like to keep things simple, minimalistic. If you're into OTT, then Xiaomi's for you. So in the hand, it feels great. Doesn't feel too top heavy, feels solid in the hand for the price. We've got premium materials. Yeah, it feels good in the hand. So you've got stereo speakers on this phone, so we're just going to do a quick audio test, bearing in mind that this is coming through my microphone to your speakers, so won't be the full extent, but yeah, nice and loud, great sounding, very clear. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some photo examples now. So overall, I think the phone takes great looking photos, colours are represented well. It's a good solid camera for the price, I don't have no complaints. I would say that zoom is its biggest weakness, obviously having that 2.5, 2.7 times telephoto lens, but for quick day-to-day snaps, not a problem at all, this phone can handle it. It just depends if you want to run Xiaomi's Hyper OS really, as it's quite an intensive skin on top of Android. and yeah, I do prefer other skins compared to Xiaomi's. But if you're in the Xiaomi ecosystem, then this phone would be a great starting point. I'm actually going to be selling this phone, so if anyone's interested, let me know. So like with every phone these days, you've got a lot of AI services built in. You've got AI notes, AI summary, AI layout. You've got a lot of editing features in the gallery. You can expand your images, and you've got Google's circle to search, which is great. So you can hold the bottom bar and you'll get this, and then you can search for something. Really underrated, and you do miss it when you go on phones that don't have circle to search. As for gaming, I'm not much of a gamer, as you can see. I've got pretty casual games, but it handles them no problem. Obviously, you're not going to get the top performance of a gaming phone, but it's more than adequate for everyday use. Battery life is good. It takes a few days to learn your habits like any phone, but once that's done, you get an all-day battery life. So would I recommend this phone? Yes and no. You've got a great screen, a decent camera, good speakers, it's fast, snappy, does everything you need it to do really. I mean, what phone doesn't these days? So that's your overview of the Xiaomi 14T Pro, a great mid-range device. We've got more videos coming on the channel. I have ordered an Oppo Find X8 Pro, which is due in late next week. That will be on the channel as soon as. I'm going to do an unboxing. Let me know what content you'd like to see, and please like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Cheers!